Hello, hello, citizens and UEMC miners. Rockseeker here for this series on mining with the UEMC. When I left you the last time, we just had visited the back of Grimex, and I showed you the hidden hangar, which are not currently usable. And from there, I figured that we should continue a bit of our exploration of the asteroid belt, and there's another interesting location to go and visit. That's 023-7. That's a cluster where there's a wreck, another wreck, but a smaller one than the Starfarers that we saw previously. Let me bring the map here. So you can see it's to the right of the map, just a bit underneath, lower than the middle. So location 023-7, that's where we're going to be going. And if you remember the last time, there was a lot of activity around Grimex, so I moved a bit away. Let me come back here. I moved a bit away from Grimex. It's not that far behind us. I'm about like what 10 kilometers from it. So I just moved far enough so to have a line of sight with Port Olisar. And why do I see Port Olisar? Well, because as I mentioned earlier, that when you have a criminal rating, every hour your crime stat comes down by 1, and I had a criminal rating of 1, and it's been over an hour that I'm connected online and working on those videos, and my crime stat just got reduced, and because I was at 1 went to 0, and basically I'm back to be a good citizen. We'll see how it works with 3.0. But currently in 263, that's how it works, so that's kind of neat. So I don't actually have to go and hack the terminal at Security Post Korea in order to clear my crime stats. So I'm back to be a good citizen. So as you see Port Olisar, but right now the view might be a bit confusing because actually we're below the belt. I should turn around, and that's more the view that we should have. So where the north now is up at the north, and yeah, so Grimex is about 10 kilometer behind us, and so we'll jump to Port Olisar. And because we're not a criminal anymore, we're not gonna be bothered by the local security. And as soon as we arrive, we'll just turn around and press B again and jump back to Yella here, and we'll arrive not too far from where we want to go, because we arrive at 000-7, I believe, or 7 or 8, and where we want to go is 023-7. So 023-7, oops, what's this asteroid there? Let's go right underneath. Is basically, it's 023-7 is basically the first cluster that to our left when we exit from our arrival from Port Olisar. So, and we see it, it's over there. We just saw the little red light blink. So we'll get close to it, and once we get there, what I'll do is we'll see what kind of pirate we get, and we may just end up pausing the game while I clear the pirate, and come back to you after to go and visit that wreck. That one is, as I mentioned previously, is a bit smaller than the two big Starfarers of the Froon Fuel family, this one is also pieces of a ship, but I could not say which one. It's a much smaller ship. So maybe you guys can, after we get to it, maybe you guys can comment below and tell me which ship you think it is. So let's try not to hit that asteroid here, though it would not damage us. But these guys over there would. So let's get close to here. And you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna pause here and just jump forward in time and see you in a bit. Okay, here we're back. So I got rid of the pirate. It's a good thing I did a pause here to jump forward in time, because it took a little while, but anyway, so it's done. So now it's clear, so we can go and here's the red beacon. That's where we want to go. So let's approach this, not too fast. Here, that's next to that big elongated piece there. And we see the triple blinking light, and we start to see the wreck there. So it's right near, it's actually not an elongated piece, it's actually two pieces. So yeah, it's two pieces next to each other. So let's approach it gently to make sure we don't crash in it. So let's get close enough. So we'll have a quick look at it and try to have a good view of it. And then you guys can tell me what kind of ship you think it is. Is it part? It seems to be part of a Starfarer's. Let's see if we can move aside a bit. Here, a bit up here. Let's try to have a good view. Use the white of the asteroid in the background here and move a bit up. Whoops! Oh, wrong key. Yeah. So let's move up a bit. Yeah, you see that piece? We just visited the Starfarer. And that piece seems to be just the side of it, a small part. So on this, I'm gonna stop here, and in the next episode we'll go in. There's actually crates not only on the outside, but there's actually crates on the inside, so that should be interesting to go and explore. So on this, take care and see you soon.